Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great. So today I'm using my Shadow Abomasnow. Like, it's one of my favorite picks, I'll say. It's really good. If you have a look at the UL meta currently, I think Abomasnow has a lot of play. Like, the UL meta is, I think it's a lot of water types, water ice types. Like, it's a ground heavy meta, like lots of Zygardes and all. Flying types are also very common, so I feel like Abomasnow has a lot of play in the meta. And I'm pairing it with double poison in the back. My favorite pick, which is Tenta. Tenta is really good, guys. If you don't have it, I can recommend you to build one. And in the back we have Nidoqueen. So the team is kind of ABB. So in the back we are double weak to ground types. Like, we try to bait out a ground type with the help of, I think we safe swap into Tenta. We try to bait out a ground type if there is one. And once we come back with the Abomasnow, like, it can handle that ground type. So the team, it worked really well for me. I think I was able to climb 140 points with this team. So this is one team which I can recommend you. Like I said, Abomasnow has a lot of play in the meta, and I built this Abomasnow, I think, in the last season when I was getting a lot of Zygardes, and like in the back they always had a Gastrodon. Just to core break that team, I built this. So yeah, let's hop into the battles and let's see how does the team perform. Also guys, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because that does help out the channel to get recommended to more and more. So you see, the first game we get Zygarde in the lead. This is one of the reasons why I love my Abomasnow is, you see, the Zygarde users are so afraid of Abomasnow. Like, now I'm running the moveset of Icy Wind. You might, if you might run something else. I think debuffing is much necessary because it's not that bulky. Abomasnow, Shadow Abomasnow is not that bulky in UL. So you need that Icy Wind. Like, there are few matchups which will be amazing once you debuff them. You can even tank some moves. So they bring in the Talonflame, and like, I have a very good answer for that Talonflame, which is my Tenta. And yeah, we're gonna spam these moves. And not just that, like, you see, why is this so good for me? One thing, they will have to come back to their Zygarde once again. So I have Blizzard for that thing. Now Blizzard doesn't one shot. See, that is how bulky Zygarde is. Blizzard won't one shot, but it will do 90%. You see, that is big damage, guys. Now it depends what's in the back. And let's see. Now I got denied. I came in, you see, this is the one turn thing. Now I don't like to use that new exploit which we have. It's not an exploit. I should say it's kind of an exploit only. You see this? I lagged there. I'll just tell you, this was my Wi-Fi not working. Now at first I thought maybe everyone is using Elam's exploit, and because of which I'm lagging. Now when I did the battles in my other account, which is my alt account, I noticed nothing like this was happening. Now the problem was my Wi-Fi was not working around that time. It was really slow. You'll see, whenever I'll go for the charge move, you see this, the game will pause. Now these battles are sped up, so maybe it just makes you feel like that is 1 or 2 seconds. No, the pause was more like 6 or 7 seconds pause. I used to think I'm lagging always, but it was not that my opponent was getting any fast moves. Now this was weird. Like, my Wi-Fi, I don't know like what was wrong with it. Luckily it didn't happen the next day. So every battle is like that. In this battle, see, it did not happen because I think maybe the network connectivity was good, but you'll see it happen in every other game. So like, it was a bad lead for me. I safe swap into my Tenta, and like, they're not swapping out. This tells me he even got the Scald debuff. So this tells me maybe he doesn't have a good answer for my Tenta. I just don't know what's in the back, or maybe he has a better answer for my Abomasnow in the back. So he brings in his Fighter. So I think I can get to 2 moves. and I get the attack fell also, and I do get to another move. I bet this opponent will shield this, because you know what, if he doesn't, I can flip this now and I get a shield as well. So this is the best case scenario for me, where I get the shield. Now this Rage Fist not gonna take me out, but you know what, he can overfarm because he's counting and he does go for the CMP type. But guess what, I'll shield this, because I think if I'm able to flip this matchup, it's gonna help me a lot. I get both the shield. Like once I get both the shields, I bring in my Nidoqueen. And he goes to the close combat. See, because close combat will do more damage. Now in the back he has a Zygarde. So I'm not a big fan of Zygarde. So like every one of them, they're just spamming Zygarde in the UL. I hate the Zygarde users, guys. I really hate. It's a very good Pokemon. If you have it, I mean, I'll suggest you to run it, because like anyone who is like me, most of my teams are always weak to Zygarde. The thing is, the team gets out bulked, because that is how bulky Zygarde is. You see, I did the Poison Fang and then I went for 2 moves, still survives. Now I'm looking in a good spot in this matchup. The reason is, you know what, I can let this move go, and I think the Tenta has some energy. So I'm gonna shield this. I'll get to the okay, wait, I don't shield. I do get to this move. Now I really got lucky that I didn't get the Scald debuff there, because if I would have got the Scald debuff, guess what, this energy ball would have not been enough. And now I think I'm just going to Poison Fang him down. So you see, that was a bad lead for me. Like even my Nidoqueen was aligned with something which just survives every move from Nidoqueen. We still win that game. That is a good game. Let's hop into the next battle. Now the next we get a Guzzlord in the lead, and he tries to make a safe swap into, he tries to make a catch on his Jelly. So I don't have a response for Jelly. Now because he saw that his catch attempt didn't work out for him, so he shielded that move. But you see, he gave me a lot of energy before coming into his Jelly, so this is not that bad for me, and I think I'm gonna make a catch. So I do make a catch on my Tenta. Like I plan to farm him down from here, because I will survive the next Shadow Ball as well. Now this farm down looks impossible, but he does swap out, and like now that Guzzlord is in a range from where the Blizzard's gonna one shot. And he lets that go. What will he come into? So I can still get to a Scald on that. Alright, he comes into his Talonflame. I think he should have come into his Ghost type there, because that way he would have forced me to throw energy, and then he could have farmed me down with his Incinerates, and then he would have been in a good spot. Maybe, I think maybe he would have not been in a good spot. So he expected me to bring in my Abomasnow, and guess what, this is a Shadow Ball. I don't need to worry about it much, and then I'm just gonna farm him down, and he knows it's over for him. That's a good game. Let's hop into the next battle now. Now next we have a Core Breaker. Now I'm ABA weak to this thing. How do I play this out? I think I'm gonna make a catch. See, I do make a catch, and like that catch attempt was not successful. So everyone is good. They know like anyone can make a catch. So he was waiting for my swap. He brings in his Guzzlord. Now I hope I can get a shield from him, because I know none of them will like a Blizzard to land. But the good thing about Poison Sting is, see, I can get to the next Blizzard. Now, will he let me get to the next one? See, I survived here, and yes, I do get to this. What will my opponent do? He lets that go, but he survives on 1 HP. Like, that was really unfortunate. So guess what? I'm gonna swap out instantly, and he does go for his move, and this should be X-Scissor, which is resisted on my Nidoqueen. Now he goes for a CMP tie. I think like the Poison Sting pacing is you need 5 and 4 for the Poison Fangs. So I I do shield the first one. I think I can let the next one go through. Does he make a catch? So he doesn't make a catch. And I feel like if my timer is up, I can swap out and I can snipe him. Now I go for this ice event because I don't have the other move yet. And like if I do one more fast move, he's gonna swap out. So in the back, he has a Sylveon, and guys, that is a good game. Well, the reason is I can shield his move and I will get to the energy ball after this debuff. And like, I'm just gonna take him out. I will have to shield this move. I could let that move go as well. Like, I could have won this game even with my Nidoqueen. But no worries, this is another way to win the game. Like, the opponent will have to throw energy. Once he does that, one poison sting will take him out. You see, that was a core breaker, but we were still able to win the game. So that is a good game. Let's hop into the next battle. So we get a bad lead. Talonflame is very difficult. So I bring in my Nidoqueen and guess what? It's answered by the Confusion Cresselia. I don't understand, like, why do people even run Confusion Cresselia in the UL? So I think after this 2 debuff, I think the next Earth Power is gonna one-shot this thing. So what I'll do is I'll build up to the Earth Power and then we will try to take this thing out. Will he shield this? Now my opponent called the bait, like, and once he calls the bait, I'm in a very bad spot, and I think this is where he will shield. I think this might take him out. So yeah, he does shield this move and he completely farms me down. So I will also farm him down, but the thing is, guess what? He will be getting to a Moonblast, I guess. And that Moonblast is gonna do a lot of damage. I do get the farm down. What's in the back? So it's not swapping out. I do get to this move. I think I'll get a shield from him. Now he lets that move go. I don't understand this play. Now he's actually core broken by my Tenta because he has a Weezing in the back. Like, the only thing he can go for from his Weezing is Brutal Swings, and trust me, Brutal Swing's not gonna do a lot. Is he running Brutal Swing? He is running Brutal Swing. I do get to another one. Can I get another debuff? He will have to shield this move. He does, and once he does, I come into this, I snipe him. I think this is just a Brutal Swing. He didn't see my swap. Okay, he did see my swap and he went for the play rough, but thanks to that debuff, I do survive this. And guys, that is a good game. There is nothing this opponent can do, and I'm just gonna farm him down with the Poison Stings. I think I still survive the Brave Bird. He goes for the Flame Charge. And now obviously I'm gonna shield because even the next Flame Charge takes me out, and he's running Brave Bird. I think maybe the Brave Bird would have taken me out. I was wrong maybe. If he would have went for the Brave Bird, he would have won the game. You see this pause? I actually went for my move. This is the reason why the game paused like this. My Wi-Fi was acting weird. I think this battle was a couple of days ago. So next we have another Guzzlord in the lead. Love to see the dragon types when you're running an ice type, right? So this is a mistake from me. I should have debuffed him first, and then I should have brought in my Tenta, because you know what? Now he will flip this matchup. Like, once he flips this, I know I'm gonna lose, because I know one thing. He has a very good answer to my Abomasnow in the back. Don't know what will it be. It does go for another crunch, takes me out. Like, this is looking bad for me. You see, I went for my move, and you see that pause there. What does he have? So he has a Skeledirge in the bag, and this game is over for me. There is nothing I can do. Like, all these Poison Fangs, not gonna do anything. I don't know why even I'm just trying to play out this matchup, because you know what, even this Earth Power is not gonna do a lot, and he will let everything go because he will just farm me down with his Incinerates. Okay, I'm just trying to fight back, but there is no way to win this. So I should have stayed in, would have been better, because guess what? I think I could have easily won that game if I just had alignment. I just double shield to keep alignment, and then the Skelly Dirge, I can handle that thing with my Tenta. But well, that was a misplay from me. So he does shield that move, and that is a good game. So let's see who is the next opponent. So the next opponent is running a Drifblim. So that is another good lead for me. And this is exactly where I want to see the Drifblim. Now, Tenta can do well against Drifblim, but you know what? I've seen they double shield. So I'm not a big fan of this matchup. Now he has built up with the Shadow Ball. I remember I lost a game once. I just tried to call the bait, and like the opponent went for the Shadow Ball. So I'll just always tell you one thing. If I shield, it's always a bait. I remember there was few times where I don't shield, like they go for the nuke move. I'm just like, it's always perfect. Like when I no shield, it's always the nuke move. So he brings in his Virizion, and I safe swap into my Tenta because I have a better response to this Virizion, which is another one, my Shadow Nido. I mean, not Shadow, which is a normal Nidoqueen. So he went for 2 Leaf Blades. What will he do? Will he swap out right now? So he doesn't. I think maybe I'll get a shield from him. I'm gonna survive the next Leaf Blade as well. So he lets that go. So in the back he has a Guzzlord. Goes for the Brutal Swing. Takes me out. And you see this pause. Luckily I can debuff his last Pokemon. And we're gonna handle him with our Nidoqueen, and like he knows it's over. That is a good game. Let's hop into the next one. Now that is a Shadow Typhlosion in the lead. So he's at 1. And he brings in his Hippowdon. So I don't understand, like, how is he running a team AB a weak to water? Swampert is a core breaker for this team. But guess what? This team has kind of RPS'd me so far, and like that Scorching Sands one-shots me. I think I'm gonna let this go, right? Because I know there's a Typhlosion waiting for me, so it's pointless to even shield. I hope I get the farm down. Now I do get the farm down. So remember, he's at 1 Incinerate. He comes in, he is at 2 right now, and in the back he has a Weezing. So I don't understand this team. Like, this team is, first of all, it's triple weak to Swampert. So like it's ABA weak to ground type as well. What if he gets a Gastro? So this, it looks to me like this Weezing is running Sludge and Overheat. And like that is really bad for my opponent. Like I have a Tenta, so I think the team is even ABA weak to Tenta. Like I know Typhlosion does have play into Tenta because it does have Thunder Punch. So I do overfarm. I went for the CMP tie. Now I do have one move. So if you remember, he is at 2, so he's at 3 Incinerate. He's just 1 away from back to back. I just want to see, was he at a move? So he's at back to back moves, I guess. So I do use a shield. So he's at 3 right now. So he's at 4. So I don't understand this play by the opponent. The reason was, guess what? That this was a massive misplay by my opponent. I just realized this. So he had 2 moves. All he had to do was go for a CMP. And I mean, not CMP, it would have not been a CMP. I would have got a sneak, and the next one would have been a CMP, and he would have won that game. I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe he just thought I was not at the move, and like he would get the farm down, but he was wrong there. So GG's. Let's hop into the next battle. We get Hippowdon in the lead, and like, see, this is a core breaker to my team. Like, if you have a look at my team, I have no response to a Shadow Sandslash. This thing's gonna flip this matchup now. And how do I play this out? I have no idea, because it can two-shot me. Even though this one is not running Shadow Claw, still the Drill Run two-shots my Tenta. Now I think he is in a range from where the energy ball's gonna take him out. So I come into this because I want to tank a move. So he goes for the Drill Run. He brings in his Hippowdon. I will start debuffing him. He does shield that, and I went for another one. What will he do? Is he gonna double shield now? So he does double shield. I'm gonna let this go. It's Weather Ball, rock type Weather Ball, which is super effective. It does some really good damage. So I'm going for this move because it only takes them 9 sand attacks to get to the Weather Ball. I think I'll have to shield this. Like, if I no shield, I just lose the game. So this should take him out, but what's in the back? It depends what's in the back. In the back, it's a Lapras, and I can't win that game. That is a good game. So I think that was all. I hope you all enjoyed today's battles. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do it and add some like and comment. It does help the channel get recommended to more and more, which will help the channel grow. And do not forget to check out the memberships. Thanks a lot for watching. See you again tomorrow. Until then, have fun. Have a great day ahead. Make sure you try this teammates. It helped me climb 140 points, I guess. See you again tomorrow, everyone.